Here's what nobody in the self-help industry wants you to know. Every book you read, every podcast you binge, every morning routine you force yourself through is making you worse. Not better, worse. You're not lazy, you're not undisciplined, you're definitely not broken. You're just doing one thing nobody told you would backfire. You're consuming self-improvement like it's nutrition, but it's not nutrition, it's a drug. And like any drug, the more you take, the more you need, and the less it works. So you take more. I'm gonna give you 4 ways it's making you worse, and I'm gonna tell you what to do instead. So the first way it's making you worse is the consumption trap, right? And that's because you're replacing action with consuming. You're reading more books, watching more videos, following more programs, more gurus. And so every time you feel slightly stuck, you buy another book or read another article or listen to another podcast. You feel inspired for a little bit, and then 2-3 days later, right back to where you were before, right? So it feels like you're improving because you're doing stuff, but you're not actually taking action, because reading, watching, listening isn't doing, right? It's not actually moving you forward. It's just keeping you there. Hard truth. If you actually applied half of what you know already, you'd never need to read another book or follow another thing. Second thing, the comparison spiral. Oh, I hate this one. Self-improvement gives you a measuring stick, right? And then you just beat yourself with it all the time. It's like you're constantly comparing yourself to everything you did before, right? You were just living your life, and now you've got like this measurement checklist that you have to go up against, right? You have to get up at 5 in the morning, and then you meditate, and then you have to eat a certain type of nutrition, and then you have to write in your journal, and then you have to make your gratitude list, and then and on and on and on and on. Nobody can do all that. Not even the gurus that sold you the book or the program. They can't do all that stuff. It's nice to write about, but the average person, family, kids, work, you have to have something that fits with you, not something that's out there. Solution, right, isn't more, right? More self-improvement, more reading, more improvement. Stop the spiral, okay? Stop worrying about more. Well, if there's anything that's hitting you, right, something that's ringing really true to you, remember, you've been fed a system that profits from you feeling less, right? Solution? Download my Quick Start program. Built for people who are done being on the hamster wheel, all right? Test drive it for free. No worries. Download it. It also gets you into my community when you download it, my school community. Links in the description. Now let's get back to it. Third thing, identity crisis. Right? You've optimized yourself, everything about you. You've been altering and optimizing until all of a sudden you're a whole different person, piece by piece by piece by piece. Every aspect of it feels forced or fake, right? It's not really you. Hard truth, real improvement doesn't require you to become a different person. It wants you to become more of who you already are, right? So you don't need to become somebody else. And that's the problem with following all the time is, you're following whoever, newest book, newest program, newest guru, whatever, and you're trying to be like them. You need to be more of your own self. 4, the delay trap. Self-improvement taught you to wait to be ready, right? Wants you to read more, learn more, grow more before you take action. And that's what we've done. You're never ready, right? Readiness comes from taking small, imperfect, immediate action. That's how you move forward, right? So this reminds me of like the IBM saying when IBM first started, the computer company. Their motto was ready, fire, aim. They wanted people to get going first. Don't wait till everything gets lined up. Don't wait till everything's perfect. We'll figure it out later. Just get moving now, right? So do that. Action always trumps everything else, right? In my life, everything I've done has always started with action. Figure out the details as we go along, right? And that's one thing that you need to do. So what do you need to do instead of doing all these things? Just a few things to help you get along. Number 1, take action towards whatever your objective is every single day. It doesn't have to be big action. Little, tiny, imperfect, immediate action. Don't wait for everything to be right. Don't wait for everything to fall into alignment. Take action now. That's the number one thing you can do. 2, stop consuming. Holy cow. I was just working with a client the other day. Honestly, on their feed or whatever you call that social media thing that they're on, Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and all this stuff, they're just constantly consuming one new thing after another, one new person after another, and none of it leads them to the right path because it all has some special get out of shiny object thing that's magic spell or potion or whatever to get them there, right? So please stop consuming so much. Stop waiting to be ready. Lots of people do this. They'll say, oh, I'll start my diet Monday, right? Or I'll hit the gym next week. I'm going to start at the gym. Why not start today? Why wait even for another hour? Why don't you just do a couple chair squats or, a couple push-ups, whatever. Get started now. Don't wait. Stop waiting. And that's it. There's no magic involved. There's no special thing, no program, no book, no anything. Just you taking action right now before it's too late. Now, if this hit you differently, it's because you already knew what it was. You were just waiting for somebody to tell you to say it out loud, right? Drop, comment, okay? Tell me which one of those 4 things you get trapped by all the time, right? I read all the comments. And if you're really ready to just stop running on this treadmill of self-improvement, download my Quick Start program. It'll get you started in the right direction. Very simple. It'll get you in my school community where I can help you move forward. Okay, constant in there. Links in the description. And until next time, this is Stone Age Success.